It's so good to see you. Yes, I've been looking forward to today. Now, I will just say you'll have to apologise. It's very, very warm in this room, so if I start to get a bit sweaty, you'll just have to ignore that. So, we are having a little look at some new clothes for you today. Super. Do you have an idea of what you are wanting? Okay. Well, let me just put some bits down. So, are we wanting tops? Yeah, so t-shirts, vests. Okay. How about shorts, skirts? More skirts? That's fine. Dresses? Yeah. Any preference on length? See a few options. Okay. Shoes. Well, I've kind of brought things with me that are new in, so we can just see what you like. And in terms of colours, there's something a little brighter for summer. Okay. I did also bring a couple of hats and bags with me as well, which I can show you. Now, you are under no obligation to take anything today. If you don't like anything, just tell me. I can put it in a bin. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Now, I had your sizes, so I did bring things in your correct size. If you want to try a couple of bits on, you're welcome to do that as well. Oh, it's been super busy, and it's not been very nice working in this heat either. No. Okay, so I think we'll start with more so on the clothing side of things. So I have a bag here, and I'm just going to take some bits out and show you. Okay. So starting with tops. It's not quite a vest, not quite a t-shirt. It's got like, it does have sleeves, but it kind of only just covers the shoulders. Now it looks like this. This is one of the darker items we have. Not everything's going to be this colour palette, but it is very cute. So it's got two doves on the front here, and then it has like this distressed seaming, which is quite nice. It's very lightweight. So the back, it has again this distressed seaming all the way down the middle at the back. It's not quite full length, but it's not cropped. So this. Okay, so you're not 100% sold on that. Or if you are looking for something that's maybe more, you know, a brighter piece, that's fine. Let me just have a little look at what else I've got for you, okay? Alright, so I do have a couple of skirts here. This is definitely a little bit brighter. So it looks like this. And it has blue, pink and some gold sequins on. It's not too short, but it is to be worn more lower on the waist. and the colour of the material underneath is just like a nude. Very cute. Definitely would be nice for a holiday or an evening, like an evening meal. Yeah. And if you paired it with like a nice pair of maybe like platform sandals, nothing too high. Yeah. I don't have any sandals for you today, no. Okay. So this one would be a maybe. I can keep that to one side. Alright. Then I have, this is a skirt. Again, nice bright colours. Some of my favourite colours. Well, one of. So it's like a cobalt blue with white. Looks like this. Now with this one, I do prefer skirts where it looks like a skirt all the way around, but this is one that has like a shorts back, so you can see where the shorts are, but that's my preference, not yours. This one is slightly higher up on the waist, so it's not quite as low down as that skirt. Again, maybe. Okay. What else do we have? So I've got a dress. This is long. So it looks like this. It has these two ties at the front. It is fairly plunge at the front. Obviously your choice as to whether you wear anything underneath it. I probably wouldn't. Yeah, maybe just some like fashion tape. And it has this elasticated piece at the back. Very lightweight, good for the summer if you're wanting to wear something a little more covered. Well, covered on the legs, not up here. But it's not blue, it's almost like a grey. You'll have to forgive me, I did just have to chuck my hair up because it was too warm. I know what you mean, it is a little school uniformy. Yeah, okay. So if we're going with something maybe more casual, your style, again this is darker, but it is a two-piece set. And it comes with a skirt. And it is polka dot, which is very popular at the moment. So the skirt looks like this. I will say it is quite short. And yeah, so it just has the skirt insert. And the top, again, is quite similar to the first top I showed you, where it has, it's not a full shoulder, it's like a half shoulder. So the top looks like this. It does have a wider neck. So it kind of like sits here more. Yeah. It does also have like the cinched stitching on the sides as well. Okay. So it's a maybe if you prefer some bits with colour, you go with that instead. Okay, right, let me have a look. Oh, actually, I think you'll really like this one. and I do have something to go with it as well. So this is a skirt. It's not quite white, it's like an off-white cream. It looks like this, has the layered ruffles. Again, shorts insert. It is quite short again, but if you do wear it lower on the waist, it is slightly more appropriate. I have one of these myself, and what I pair it with is, I actually typically wear it with a top like this, so this is just like a tank, but it is a longer tank, so I can meet this at a lower waist. This is from Zara. So what I like to put with this is a belt. Obviously it's not a belt for purpose of holding anything up, it's just like an accessory. And I do have one of these with turquoise instead of the brown. Yes, it just really looks quite cute when you have that. Don't do it up tight, kind of just have it loosely hanging off the waist. If you try that on, I can show you what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so that one you would like to try on. That's fine. I'll pop that. I'm going to pop that over here. The stuff that you're kind of saying a more definite yes to, we'll go over there. Okay. Alrighty. So, some more t-shirts. Just a plain white slogan tee. This is, again, not cropped. I'd say more in baby T region, so it kind of sits. You have about that much of your lower stomach exposed. Yes. And the embroidering says Summery, New York love. It's just simple, and you can kind of pair it with different things. So you could wear like a nice pair of shorts, or like a pair of linen trousers, which I do have a pair to show you that would work very well with these this. So you want to try this one? That's fine. I'm just going to pop that there for a moment, and I will show you this t-shirt as well. Again, would also pair quite well with the linen trousers I am going to show you, but this is a tad longer than the last t-shirt, but it's not quite full length. So it's like this. It has a slogan again, it says matchmaker, and it's got the matching neckline and sleeve cuffing. Okay, well, why don't I show you these trousers and then you can make a decision on the t-shirts. Okay, so these technically are beachwear, but you can wear them casually. I would wear them casually anyway. They're not see-through, which is good, probably half to do with the colour. So they're just red linen, full length, not cropped. They have it's a thinner waistband. I would probably wear them slightly lower on the waist, but it's up to you as to where you'd like to wear them. Yeah, super lightweight, breathable. They have pockets too, which is always good. No, I always avoided the colour red. I thought, oh, like you see other people wearing red and you think, oh my gosh, they look so good in that colour. Until I tried something red on and everyone told me, that is your colour. It's the same with cobalt blue as well. It's much too garish, but it actually suits my skin tone quite well because I am olive skinned. We have like a colour analysis. So you do want to try those? Yeah, of course. Alright, let me just have a little look at what else we've got here, okay? Ooh, something else polka dot. I absolutely love this. So, it looks a little confusing at the moment. It's a halterneck and it clips together at the front. It kind of has that corset clippings. If I just give you an example, I'm getting confused myself here now. You'd put it on like a waistcoat almost, and then you'd clip it together at the front. Again, this is something I probably would not wear underwear with. When I say underwear, obviously not the lower half, the bra. And it has a low back as well, so if you want to show off your back gains. No, this is just, I've just tied that in a bow, so you can have it however tight or loose as you want, or tie it in a different way. Some people like to tie it more, have a knot and then have the ends of the strap kind of hanging down your back as an accessory. You like that one? We can try that. Okay, so just a few more bits in here, and then we can get to trying some things on. I did bring a swimming costume. I know it's not something that you asked for, but I have found that sometimes swimming costumes or swimsuits, however you'd like to call them, can actually be quite a nice like a bodysuit, and you can wear something over it, and it, yeah, because it has the padding in the cup, so you don't need to wear a bra, and they kind of wick up sweat because they're that material. And lucky for you, I did bring a nice colourful one. It's this yellow, again halterneck, has a nice low back so you can show your back off. Yeah, if you feel it, so it's textured, and then it has like the blue, light baby blue around the outside. So you're not too sold on the idea of that? That's fine. No, that's fine. Okay. Oh, this is good. Again, red, nice and bright. I've got a lot of red things at the moment. There's another red thing I am going to show you. It's technically it's sportswear. It's like a little tennis dress almost, but I wear it casually. I have one also in black. It's got a cross back. It's not too low. It also has, again, padding, so you don't need to worry about wearing a bra. And with it being a tennis dress, it's also a skirt. But you're probably thinking, oh, that looks like a pain when I need to go to the toilet and you have to take the whole thing off like with a play suit. This actually has shorts that you can pull down. So yeah, they're like half, they're attached to the front but not the back, so you can just take those down. And it's so soft. It's that, I'm not 100% sure what the material actually is, but you know that butter soft that people always go on about? Yeah, it's that. So you want to try that as well. Do you normally wear red, or will it be a fun change? Yes. two more things. This is new in. It's a skirt again. It's like a really, it kind of reminds me of curtains that may be in like a retirement home or an old person's house, but it's just so cute. It's like a baby pink with brown stitching details. Yes, you know what I mean by the curtain, or like a, I say old person, I feel really awful when I say that, in a like a vintage bed sheet, let's say. And yes, like I said, it's a skirt, so you don't have to worry about exposing yourself at a minor wind gust. You like that one? Okay. And the last thing is also a skirt. Well, I say last thing, last piece of clothing. I still have the bags, shoes and hats to show you. This is just a plain black skirt. It's got the ruffles. It's got a tie waist, very elasticated. There's not really much to say about this one. It is quite like just a simple piece of clothing. So you want to stick more to the brighter colours. Yeah, I understand that. Well, let me show you the shoes. Okay, hang on. Okay, so these are the first shoes, a pair of trainers, and they are in that same cobalt blue that the skirt I showed you was in. These are Converse. They're just a bit different to that typical, you know, like the high top that you typically see people wearing in Converse. These do come in red as well. I don't have the red with me because I had so much red clothing. I thought with shoes I'd bring something a bit different. Yes, so they have the really cute star. To be honest, I just love the colour. And I always think if you're wearing an outfit that's maybe a little on the darker side, like today I have this black tank and I've just got these jorts on that are a darker denim, you kind of just spice it up a little bit with a bit of a brighter shoe. Yeah. Well, the other shoes I brought with me aren't quite just shoes, they are boots. But I did have a vision of an outfit. Unfortunately, you have actually said yes to the thing that I would pair it with, but hang on, let me show you. Okay. They are actually cowboy boots or cowgirl boots, whatever you'd like to say. And these are more of a pointed toe. You can get these types of boots that have a more squared off toe, but these are pointed. They're a really nice rich dark like walnut brown. They have the embroidering on the toe and then obviously on the side of the boots as well. I'll just show you like this. They're not too high, they kind of come up to mid-calf. And they are super comfortable. Just a small heel. I have these, I love them. I wear them all the time. You know, these shoes are surprisingly breathable. I probably wouldn't wear them on a day like today. We are almost 40 degrees and with the infrastructure of this country it's not built for heat, but you suddenly see me run away crying, there's a giant moth in the room. It's currently behind the blind, but if it escapes, yeah. So how are we feeling about the boots? Okay, well, I'm going to need you to trust me and try it on with the skirt that you said you liked. And obviously, I just need to show you something before we carry on with anything else, okay? I did also bring this, just in case you wanted to go for the full Western vibe. It's not, you know, it's not a proper hat. It's just a cheap one, but it is fun and it's more appropriate for the summer. It's like a meshy material. It's also got wire in the brim, so you can adjust how you'd like it. You'll try it. You're gonna try it. I'm not giving you a choice. The other hat, don't worry, it's certainly more casual. And again, it's red. It's just a red cap. Can be worn forwards, backwards. It actually looks quite nice backwards, but with the adjustable. This is embroidered, yeah. I'm not really a cap wearer. I do on occasion wear one, but it's also one of those things where if I wear it out, I think everybody is looking at me saying, that's definitely her first time wearing a cap out. It's like a thing you're weirdly self-conscious about. Yeah. Okay. So you're not too big on caps either. That's fine. I just bought it as an option in case. Now it's just the bags I have left to show you. Then we can try on a few of the bits that you said. Then you can decide what you want to take away. Okay. Alrighty. So, picked out two very summery bags for you. The first is this one, which has these stones. It's just a really simple, like, evening bag. If you were going on holiday or going out for dinner, you can fit, you can put your phone and your lipstick or whatever else you want to put in there, and it's just like a little shoulder moment. Super simple. This is also a shoulder moment, but it's a little more exciting. It's this gorgeous blue, white and orange, and it has starfish on. This is definitely more of a holiday bag, I'd say, but it's just so cute. They have new one. They've just released new ones, but it has vegetables on them. I wasn't particularly all that fond of it. Well, maybe if it was fruit it'd be a little cuter, but it had like radishes and tomatoes, and it kind of felt a little out of place. And it's got lots of room, again, phone, whatever else you take with you on a night out. You like this one? You like both bags? That's not me telling you, that's... Yeah. Alright, so both bags are a yes. Let me grab the skirt I put over here and then we can try on some things. Alrighty, my loves, have we decided what we're taking away? So both the bags. Yeah. The 2 t-shirts. Okay. Linen, yeah. I'm glad you went with these. This is complimentary. Quite a few new bits to add to your wardrobe. Excuse me, I just dropped the cord. You weren't taking the cord, were you? No. Okay. And we had the play suit. Yeah. Did that just go? There it is. Okay. How are you looking to pay today, my love? Card. Thank you. And remind me of your telephone number because I need to add the points to your account. There's your card. Very welcome. And I've bagged everything up for you so it's all good for you to take away. You're very